Hi, welcome to Yellow Slate, your very own school search engine that helps you find the best schools for your kid based on various filters and parameters.
Welcome to Yellow Slate. Today we have with us Mr. Narendra Singh, whose kids are studying in Akshara International School, Pocharam branch, which is located in Hyderabad. To get to know more details about the school and his experience so far with the school, let's have a conversation with him. Hello, sir.
Hi, thank you for inviting me for this interview, and I'm glad to share the views of Akshara International School as a parent to you.
Yeah, thank you, sir. So, sir, when you started looking for schools, why did you choose this school in particular among the best schools that are available in Hyderabad? And what's your feeling about this school right now?
Yeah. So before joining my kids into this school, there were some other schools also, like you were mentioning, that best schools. But I have gone through the syllabus, which been given to the students of different. I have been to around 30 to 40 schools before joining my kid to Akshara School, and I have gone through the syllabus and the teaching and learning process of their school. So I found Akshara International School syllabus was very, compatible, and at the same time, I want my kid to be like in not only in the studies but also in other curricular activities. So the main focus was I want to see that my students should be my kids should be an all-rounder. That was good at in Akshara International. So I took the step that I can go happily with by joining with Akshara International.
Got it, sir. Sir, how are your kids enjoying the school environment?
Yes, earlier when we have shifted from other school to the Akshara International School, I can give a witness of the discussions which I made with my kids. Like when I asked the kids that we have got some good school near to your the same school. They strictly say that we want to continue in Akshara International School. Then the immediate question is why. They says we have all kind of learning activities where in cultural, in studies, at the same time in the sports. And one of the advantages, the Akshara International School has many branches, so they do oftenly take the students and they have inter-school competitions in sports or in education or in the kind of cultural. So they enjoy that. They will be learning not only in the school, but they can get the awareness what is other school and other kids are doing. So this is the one of the advantage with the Akshara International.
Got it. So when it comes to infrastructure, can you please talk about it and the kind of facilities the school offers to the kids?
Infrastructure wise, we have digital library in school where the students need to learn. As now we can see that most of the students are habituated to gadgets, digital gadgets. So as with the learning, psychology of the students, platforms to the students. So we can see that in Akshara International School, and at the same time, the teachers and also the lab, library, and also they have Atal Tikari lab with the CBSE standard. So that impresses everyone at my kids' school.
Got it, sir. So, what kind of sports facilities does the school offer, and which particular sport your kids enjoy the most?
Actually, I have to mention that the chairman of Akshara International School, he is the one of the member of Hyderabad Cricket Association. Most when it's not only that, the means you can see that the sport is the prime thing which is been, but not only the cricket. They have the kabaddi, they have the kho, and they have skating, and also they go with the some other activities like taekwondo and karate. These are things which has been given to trained to the students from first class to 12 plus 2.
Got it, sir. So, can you talk about an experience where you felt like this is not just a school, more like a second home to your kids?
Yes, because my kids, they want to have Akshara International is also giving some kind of digital for three things. One is, they have the good friends there. They have the good teacher who are taking care about their personal development, and at the same time, and they have like open ground where they can take the friends and enjoy the time with the extracurricular activity which is being facilitated to the students in the campus.
Got it, sir. So, as you're mentioning, the teaching faculty here takes utmost care of your kids. When it comes to academics, what kind of teaching methodology do they follow? As also we know that the school follows the CBSE curriculum. So how exactly is this helping the kids to understand the concepts in a much easier way?
2 years back, there was some sudden change in the policies of the education that we all aware of, that NEP, National Education Policy, and to give awareness of the change of curriculum and the things are changing. I see that Akshara International School has taken a step forward to implement, because as the generation of learning process is being changed, and the learning style is also being changed. So as per the new education policy, the teachers were trained in the Akshara International School, and at the same time, the same kind of requirement which is being needed to the student for the learning process, that is being I could say in one word that rather than having a teacher centric, now they have changed to the student centric. Whether finally at the end of the class, teachers are paying attention that whether the student has learned the topic from the last 40 minutes or 30 minutes of question. So that kind of approach has been practiced in the school.
Got it, sir. So, as we know, not every school is perfect and every school has scope for improvement. What do you think that is for Akshara International School, Pocharam branch?
No, as you said, no, and I also was saying that, there is some sudden change of in the policies which is being imposed by the government of India to all the schools, and we need some kind of improvements, not only in Akshara, but also in all the schools which is being in this line. Okay, so here I can suggest that, the teachers now they have started, as I was saying, that they have been like in a student-centric kind of approach. So, and apart from that, if AI could be the kind of a partial learning process, it can be implemented into their learning process. That helps the students, because I could see that most of the students, when the teachers give homework, even my kids also, they come to home and they start playing with the chat GPT and Gemini, how to do this homework and how to get the solution for the given problem by the teacher. So if we can add that process into the learning methodology, so that will help the students to improve better. And at the same time, there will be some slow learners and the fast learners. So this will help the students to get most better. The fast learners can go with be ready for the competency for any kind of examinations or any kind of problem statements in the real society. And slow learners can improve their learning process to the betterment compared to. So this is my perception that if AI can be incorporated in the learning process, that will help the students better.
So, what do you think is the admission process being followed by the school?
Admission process, as of now, when my kids were joined, the first they have conducted the exam. After conducting the examination, when the kids have been shortlisted, they have been called for the interview with the parents. When we had an interview, what kind of, that's the right approach, because they would like to know if the student or the kid is been joined into their school, the parent has the complete support. The parent can be known about what the process is happening in the learning environment of the school. So after that, once the kid is being interviewed with the parent, then they have been selected for the concerned grade. They are providing some kind of scholarship every year. Like if the student is performing well, they are providing some kind of scholarships, and at the same time, they are giving the basic requirements for IIT, JEE, and recently I could see some of the good achievements from Akshara International School also, where JEE has been announced, and a few of the students have qualified for JEE. So not only the classroom environment, but for the competency also, they are preparing well. One of the students is being admitted into their.
It's good to know, sir. And thank you for joining and sharing some of the great insights about the school. I'm sure this will help for parents who are looking for best schools in Hyderabad, especially Akshara International School.
Thank you very much.